Sometimes a new house comes with old secrets. When my wife and I moved into our new house, we were thrilled. It was a charming old place with a lot of character and one peculiar feature: a small safe embedded in the wall of the basement. The previous owner mentioned it in passing, saying it hadn't been opened in years. Naturally, our curiosity got the best of us. We spent the first few weeks renovating and settling in. Every day, the safe seemed to beckon to us more and more. One evening, after a particularly long day of unpacking, I decided to give it a try. Armed with a flashlight and a set of old lock-picking tools I'd inherited from my grandfather, I got to work. It took a while, but I eventually heard the satisfying click of the lock. As the door creaked open, a musty smell wafted out. Inside, there was a small stack of photographs, yellowed with age. I pulled them out, feeling a mix of excitement and apprehension. The photos were black and white, depicting various people, all staring directly at the camera with expressionless faces. Each image was unsettling in its own way, but one stood out. My heart skipped a beat as I stared at it. It was a photo of me, standing in what appeared to be our very own basement, looking directly into the lens with the same vacant expression as the others. Confused and a bit freaked out, I called my wife over. She was equally disturbed, having no explanation for how such a photo could exist. We both tried to rationalize it. Maybe it was some kind of prank by the previous owner, or maybe it was just someone who looked eerily similar to me. But deep down, we knew there was something more to it. That night I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw the faces from the photos, especially my own. The next day, we decided to investigate further. We reached out to the previous owner, an elderly woman named Mrs. Thompson, who had lived in the house for decades. When we showed her the photos, she went pale. She admitted that she had found the safe many years ago, but had never dared to open it. She warned us that the house had a dark history, strange disappearances, eerie occurrences, and unexplained deaths. We left her house with more questions than answers. Days turned into weeks, and the atmosphere in our home grew more oppressive. We heard whispers at night, shadows seemed to move on their own, and the sense of being watched became unbearable. One night, as I was coming down to the basement, I felt an overwhelming urge to check the safe again. To my horror, the photos were gone. In their place was a single piece of paper with a message scribbled in a shaky hand: "You're next." Panicked, we packed our things and left the house that very night, vowing never to return. To this day, we have no explanation for what happened. The house still stands, but I can't shake the feeling that the safe holds more secrets, and that whatever haunted it isn't done with us.